Well, hello there. It's good to have you back. You're always welcome here at Lamplighter Theatre. On our last visit...
What seeks he here? He seeks the splendid way. He seeks the king's city. And who has ever found it? Who has ever come back to tell?
I shall find the city. I shall. It is on the splendid way.
Let him look and see the splendid way.
Oh.
Utter darkness, inevitable failure.
In the name of the king, I can do all. I can do all!
With this sword upon thy shoulder comes the weight and the glory of the quest. And now, rise, Sir Constant, knight of the splendid way. It is time for thee to begin thy quest. I bid thee Godspeed, my son.
Our lord, he comes to greet thee.
Come! It is my joy to serve and shelter the knights of the great king. And thy name, if I may request?
Constant.
Welcome, Sir Constant.
Sir Joyous led Sir Constant into a great hall with scores of tall, arched windows, beckoning streams of sunlight.
Marble, gilt, gold.
The library was an entire world unto itself. In the center of the room stood a pedestal, and on the pedestal a very great book. On its cover, the emblem of the great king.
What is this?
The book of the Council of the Journey.
What a beautiful treasure.
This book, and all 10,000 others, are here to read at thy pleasure. Come.
And what is behind these curtains?
Paintings and portraits. The curtains protect them from the afternoon sun. Here.
A painting of thee.
My wife had it commissioned for my birth celebration last month. I had no idea it would be so, large. I much prefer the curtain. Now, tonight I welcome thee to a grand and glorious feast. We will celebrate in thine honor, Sir Constant. And afterward thou shalt enjoy a deep rest on the most marvelous bed with the very finest of linens.
A simple meal will be sufficient. I surely do not deserve
My
such
dear knight, it is my pleasure. Are we not bidden to rejoice always?
I suppose this is the house of Sir Joyous.
Yes, an excellent observation.
Something is wrong. Very wrong. Was it a dream I had, or... I must recall the vision. The vision of the face. Oh, Ian. The wood carver. Why did I leave him behind? Where is that lamp? What a beautiful lamp. Perhaps reading a book will help. The library. the Council of the Journey. When he hath learned the mystery of his craft, the seething energies of the Dark One are in his hands. What treachery is this? Oh, never again shall thy false wisdom deceive any man. I must recall the vision of the face to find my peace. Perhaps I can find here a great painting of the king himself, or the great city, or Sir Joyous.
But before Constant closed the curtain, something claimed his attention that he had not seen before. In the painting, at the shoulder of Sir Joyous stood a ghostly shadow, dim and unformed. As Sir Constant moved his lamp to see better, the shadow took form and became a man, clad in mail, with sword and dagger drawn, and with evil eyes that shone fiercely through his visor.
I must leave this place. I must leave now.
See here, in his path lies the Valley of Toil, where I care little to follow him.
What is this?
But if thou wouldst keep Constant here, even for a few days, he will have little zest for such a place as that. Then, when he's wandering from the way, I can come upon him at my leisure and conquer him with ease.
A good plan. I will seek to keep him here, then. The rest I leave to...
Something wrong?
Well, Sir Constant.
Sir Joyous?
Thou startled me. And how is this, Sir Knight? To be walking in my palace with thy sword drawn? Is this the courtesy due to a house of friendship?
I am sorry to have alarmed thee. I heard voices.
This is my dear friend.
I have seen thee. Yes, I have seen thee before. The painting.
I did not hear thee, Sir Constant.
There is an evil here.
This does not bode well, Joyous. Let us make an end of it. Now!
A good plan, my friend.
Sir Constant fled to the entrance, his pursuers close behind.
Locked!
Sir Constant hath betrayed us! Wake! Wake! The traitor is escaping!
Do not let him pass!
Call to arms! Call to arms!
And now the great hall was aglow with torches, the firelight glancing off a gathering crowd of swords and halberds.
Ah! There he is, the traitor!
Some of you wear the emblem of the King's service. Join me in the fight! Will not one of you step forward?
Sir Joyous is a friend, not a foe!
Thou art deceived!
No! Thou art deceived! All of you! He honors a book of dark enchantments, and in the secret shadows he hath plotted my demise. This is no host. This is our enemy.
Stop him!
Do not let him escape!
In the name of the king!
Cease! Cease, I say! This fight is mine! Let me deal with him alone. And guard thee well, Sir Knight. For now there is only one way out.
In the name of the king!
Thou hast spent all thy strength. The common error of the novice. Now thou shalt feel the fury of one skilled in defense and patient to wait his time. And this time is mine. note well the ring of witnesses surrounding thee. Not one wishes thee well. Now I have thee. Yield to my pleasure.
Not I. I will not yield, though I be slain.
Ah, fool. I seek a living slave, not a dead foe. Swear to serve me faithfully all thy days, and I will surely spare thy life.
The star,
What star?
the face. The face.
He is feigning madness. An unusual strategy, but one that will fail thee.
But for Sir Constant, the vision of the face passed into his veins like fire. He put out his hand, and it touched the hilt of his sword.
In the name of the king!
With a power beyond his own, Sir Constant joined Hark and Hand and unleashed a deep and righteous fury. With a descending slice of his sword, Sir Constant blasted the shield of the Black Knight and rendered it in two.
He is down! The Black Knight has fallen!
Cease! Cease, Sir Knight! Why? Spare him, good knight, I pray thee, for he is my kinsman, and I gave thee welcome.
Who art thou that I should hear thee? And who is he that I should spare him?
His true name is not to be spoken. He is under a vow to conceal it.
Remove his helmet and let me see his face.
Constant stood back in amazement, horror, and fear. For the face upon which he gazed was his own.
Canst thou slay me, Sir Constant? Strike them and make an end.
Quickly! Help me carry the Black Knight!
Help us! Come to our aid!
No!
Sir Constant, I suggest thou make a quick exit, lest this mob turn on thee. Here.
This is Lamplighter Theatre at lamplighter.net. And now, back to Lamplighter Theatre.
Yes?
I am sorry to disturb thee, but I saw on thy door, by the starlight, the emblem of the great king.
For this is one of his appointed rest houses, and my name is Joyous, keeper of the house.
Joyous.
The true Joyous.
Oh,
I was awakened by the sounds of the battle, and I knew well what was afoot. Come inside. Thy foe is much more than a Black Knight. He is a sorcerer knight. Many are his disguises and deceptions.
I fear I am not yet done with him and his magic.
Nay, not yet, nor for many days.
How can I defeat such a foe?
There is but one way. It is the vision of the face.
Yes. A good friend told me.
Ian, the woodcarver.
Yes.
He is my friend as well.
Thou art the friend he told me about. Tell me which way he went.
Eastward, to the Valley of Toil, the Pass of Tears.
Then come morning, that is where I shall go.
The next day, Sir Constant continued on the eastward path, and now stood at the dazzling silver gates of a beautiful city. A city of white pillars, with walls and towers decked with flowers and draped with vines. Inside the city, he could see gardens and fountains and pleasant roads shaded from the sun. There were no guards at the entrance, no sentinels on the walls. On the pillar of the gate stood a proclamation in letters of gold.
For the pilgrim of the splendid way, there is rest and peace in this city, the city of good intent.
Truly, this was a city of rest, unusual quiet. There was a small lodge by the gate, and beside the lodge, a great bell. In a little while, an old man, bent with age, emerged.
Sir, Mr. Gatekeeper, please.
Yes?
I see thou wearest the emblem of the great king.
Aye, and I see thine emblem as well, as I have many a time.
Tell me, I pray thee, the story of the city and the bell.
Many a gallant knight hath ventured there, thinking no evil, but it comes out no more.
But it is such a fair city.
And therein lies its danger. For who shall look for peril when he sees only peace? Yet the spell is a power that hath held captive the strongest heart.
What kind of spell?
I've seen it happen ever and anon. Knights come here, dreaming of great and noble deeds, but they know not that they're only dreaming. And while they dream, the swift hours fly, and the crowding years until their time is gone. And they never reach the city beyond the hills.
And the bell?
It was ordered by the king to wake the dreamers. Now and then this one or that one awakes from the spell, but there are precious few indeed. What is thy name?
Constant. Friends with Sir Fortis.
Sir Fortis. A great and noble knight. Then shouldst thou know Sir Ardent, friend of Sir Fortis.
Sir Ardent? Sir Ardent was my friend and comrade. But we have not heard from him in such a long while.
Vainly I warned the man. But the days have passed and the spell prevails. And Sir Ardent, once fearless and gallant, is lost to the king's service.
No!
I went into the city to find him, but all my pleading was for naught.
I cannot leave him here in peril.
A noble thought. But there's only one way to guard thine heart from the spell of the city. If thou hold steadily before thee the vision of the face, and keep thine armor in place to guard thine heart must stay pure, and thy vision single-minded, for the enchantment of this place is very deadly.
I am ready.
We will see.
You're listening to Lamplighter Theatre. Come visit us at lamplighter.net. Welcome back to Lamplighter Theatre.
It is so quiet. No haste, no unrest. Everyone smiling and pleasant.
Pleasant to be sure, and not a brain in their noggin.
There is no danger of arms here. I will put away my sword.
Nay, keep thy sword drawn. Some may see it and remember.
It is getting quite warm, and my armor is quite heavy. There is no danger here. I will leave my shield and armor and take them up when we come back this way.
No! What but an evil spell would rid thee of thine armor?
Very well.
The home of Sir Ardent is near. Keep the vision. Guard thine heart. Dare not discard thine armor.
Why would he leave the door to his courtyard open like this? Sir Ardent? Sir Ardent? Gardens, fountains, flowers. Truly a place of beauty.
Open thine eyes, Sir Constant, for thou shalt also see something hideous.
What? No! No. His shield. I have never seen one so discolored and dimmed, lying here as if it was tossed aside. There is not much left of the emblem. Sir Ardent's sword, eaten by rust.
Sir, may I assist thee?
Sir Ardent! Sir Ardent, I have found thee.
Apparently thou hast found me. Who art thou?
I am Constant, thy friend, thy comrade. Surely thou remembereth me? Remembereth Sir Fortis? He sent thee on thy journey to the great city.
Ah! Come, I have something to show thee. Come!
He hath forgotten me.
It is the spell.
Come! Thou must see! Look! Thou canst see the great city from here. And look, the banner above flies so high and proud.
Sir Ardent,
Yes?
there is nothing there. Nothing but a field of grass.
Hast thou gone mad? There is the city splendid. No more battles, my friend. No more need for thine armor. Why live in such cumbersome toil?
Sir Ardent, this dream of thine is an evil spell that is bent on destroying thee. Awake and arise, ere it be too late.
And look, here comes a knight. See him? A good knight, strong and true, his shining shield upon his arm. Never once hath he failed or faltered. And now the great city is before him. There, a noble parade for the night. Listen, they're shouting with joy the name of the traveler. And his name is Ardent.
There is no city. There is no night. Barren is the field beyond. Barren are thy dreams. There is no glory for thee. For thou art but a foolish dreamer with rusted armor.
It is a beautiful sound, a beautiful sight. And thou shalt not rob me.
Thou wilt not win him over by harsh words, but by gentleness is he made great.
Sir Ardent, in our days with Sir Fortis, we spoke of our dreams, our true dreams of reaching the city splendid. We spoke long into the night about the glory of the quest, of serving our great king. Thou must remember the Chapel of Voices, Sir Ardent. It is the first step on the splendid way for all the knights of the king. Remember the king's armor that he granted thee?
The chapel.
Yes. And thou must remember the star, Sir Ardent. Remember the star. Remember the vision of the face. A face of such love that no man can measure.
The vision of the face.
And he who loves thee is waiting for the strong knight. The knight good and true who went forth for him. Shall he wait in vain?
Oh, my lord!
There is little time. Once the spell is broken, he must find his healing far away from the city. If he does not, the spell will return, and 7 times worse.
Quickly, Sir Ardent. Come with us, now. Make haste, come. Here. Here is thy sword.
Thy helmet and shield.
No, they are ruined. I am undone.
Take them up. Make haste.
Help me. Help me put on my armor.
We are now safely away from the city. Thou may rest here.
My armor is ruined. My years are wasted. Oh, my lord! My lord!
As the old knight wept, his tears fell upon the dishonored shield. And lo, beneath the dross, the lost emblem of the king began to glimmer once more. For as each tear fell, it burned away the shame of deceit and the stain of false illusions.
Come, my friend. Our city lies ahead of us.
As the young knight and the old knight took the eastward path once more, they heard something from the city far behind them. The sound of the gatekeeper.
You've been listening to Sir Knight of the Splendid Way, selected from the Lamplighter Family Collection of Rare Books. As a nonprofit ministry, we depend on the support of our listeners, like you, who believe in our mission. Your gifts are tax-deductible, and your prayers essential as we build character one story at a time. Here's John Rhys Davis.
For your own copy of the book or this audio drama, visit us online at lamplighter.net or call 1-888-246-7735. And now, here's a look ahead at our next time together on Lamplighter Theatre.
Good dreams, Sir Arden. And yet, I sense a shadow approaching.
Do we meet so soon? Wilt thou surrender thy sword, or shall it be battle first? What is thy answer?
I'm your host, John Rhys Davis. We've enjoyed our visit with you. Come back soon. You're always welcome here at Lamplighter Theatre.